$1.4 billion, that's $460 million for each of the 52 hostages, is unreasonable.
A part of this frustrating and at times agonizing effort is to make clear to the Iranians, through a third party, which complicates the task, the limits beyond which the president cannot legally go. And it's not always clear whether that message has gotten through or whether they accept it. This is not the first time that they've suggested items that would require us to go beyond the president's legal authority. But this comes at a time when we were under the impression that they understood those limits.
President-elect Reagan is nominating General Alexander Haig as his Secretary of State, and this word Mr. Reagan is so uneasy about the Carter State Department, he's planning a big house cleaning when he comes into office next month. Word is, according to the Philadelphia Inquirer and a report today, Mr. Reagan plans to dump any high-level State Department staff members associated with Jimmy Carter's foreign policies. Well, after today's win against the Cardinals, it would appear Bernie Smilovitz, Mr. Pardee, would feel a bit more at ease, not looking over his shoulder at Jack Ken Cook, so to speak.
Okay, if you say so.
I'm asking.
I don't know. Well, listen, it's Jack Ken Cook's decision. He'll hear both men out, Bobby Beathard and Jack Pardee, and that'll be it. But you almost get the feeling that the first 13 weeks of the NFL season meant absolutely nothing to the Redskins. After all, they were 3-10. They seemed to be playing at that point for the #1 pick in the draft. But in the past 3 weeks, Jack Pardee has turned around a miserable situation and lent some class, character, and dignity to a struggling organization. The only question left is, will Pardee be here to continue it? Today, the Redskins closed out the 1980 football season with a 31-7 win over the St. Louis Cardinals. We've got highlights. It was a tough day for the Cardinals, but even tougher for umpire Tony Kramer. In the middle of your screen there, right at the top, Theodis Brown on the run. Kramer gets bumped there and run over by Theodis Brown, and now watch what happens. He'll get buried in the pileup. All right? Second quarter now. Joe Theismann closed out the year with another great day, 260 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Here he hits Art Monk for 16 to the St. Louis 42. Then Bobby Hammond, who got the start today because he played so well against the Giants, responded with 135 yards on the ground. Here's 13 of them to the Cardinals 17. A couple plays later, Clarence Harmon goes over from the 1, 7-0 Washington. Meanwhile, the Cardinals didn't complete a pass until late in the third quarter. Mike Lloyd got a chance to say goodbye to Kenny Houston there. Houston played most of today, whereas last week he never even made an appearance in the game here at RFK. Cardinals had -12 yards passing on the day. Later in the second, Theismann looks, finally finds Art Monk. He's got it there, 54 yards for the score, 14-0 Washington. Now this guy coming up is still drying out from the office party on Christmas. That was on last Friday. Thank goodness Joe McCarthy didn't see him. Later in the second quarter, Theismann, short pass to Buddy Hardeman. Somebody got it. Short pass to Buddy Hardeman. He'll cut across the field, finally wind up at the Cardinal 15-yard line. That's a gain of 46 yards. Final